Hello students, in this video we will discuss about inflorescence. Inflorescence means a cluster of flowers or attached to a peduncle is an inflorescence. Peduncle means flower with a stalk. So a cluster of flowers is attached to a peduncle. Peduncle means stalk with a flower. It is called inflorescence. The stalk of the inflorescence is called peduncle and the stalk of the individual flowers is pedicel. So individual flowers is consist of a stalk. It is called pedicel. The flower without stalk are said to be sessile. The flowers develop singly or called solitary flowers. So if a flower it will develop singly, then it is called solitary flowers. Leafy structure in the axial of which flower arise are called bracts. So in the axis of a plant which flowers arise like a leaf structure, it is called bracts. Bracts means it is a modified leaf or scale, typically small with a flower. The clusters of bracts sometimes form a whole termed involve. Bracteoles or structures lying between the flowers and its bracts. In between the bracts and flower, the bracteoles or structures it will lying. The peduncle of the inflorescence is branched or unbranched. So the peduncle of inflorescence it may be branched or unbranched. Types of inflorescence. Inflorescence are classified into 4 types on the basis of branching. First type, racemose inflorescence, chymose inflorescence, mixed type, special type. These are the 4 types of inflorescence. On the basis of branching, it's classified. First type, racemose inflorescence. In this type, the peduncle of the inflorescence grows continuously. Here, in this type, the peduncle, it will grow continuously. It does not terminate in a flower. Terminates it end. It does not end in a flower. The flowers are arranged acropetal order. Acropetal order means the younger flowers are towards the tip and older flowers at the base. In acropetal order, younger flowers are lying in the tip of a plant and older flowers are at a base of a plant. Racemose inflorescence is of following types. Again, racemose inflorescence is classified into different types. First type, raceme. The main axis of inflorescence is branched. The main axis of inflorescence is unbranched. Here the main axis it is unbranched and consists of one pedicellate. Pedicellate means it is also called pedunculate. So flower with a stalk it is called pedicellate or pedunculate. They are arranged in acropetal succession. Here also it arranged in acropetal succession means younger flowers are towards the tip and older flowers are at the base of a plant. Example, crotalaria. Raceme is the simplest type of racemose inflorescence. It is a simple type of racemose inflorescence. It is a racemose inflorescence. These are the flowers and consist of pedicel means a stalk with stalk. Next, peduncle. These are the bracts, modified leaf or scale. Peduncle means it is a main axis of a plant. Second type, panicle. The compound raceme is called peduncle. Here the main axis is branched. Here the main axis is branched and the flowers are born in acropetal succession. Acropetal succession means younger flowers lying on the tip, older flowers are lying on the base of a plant on the branches only. Example, Ecca or Magnifera. It is panicle inflorescence. These are the flowers and flowers consist axis called pedicel and these are bracts. Bracts means modified leaf or scales. Next is type spike. In spike the flowers are sessile. Sessile means the flower do not have a stalk. It is called sessile and arranged in acropetal order on the main axis. Spike is modification of racemose inflorescence. It is a modification of a racemose inflorescence. Example, acranthus. These are the sessile flowers. This does not have a stalk and it is a pedicel and these are bracts. Fourth type, compound spike. The main axis is branched. Here the main axis it is also branched with sessile flowers. Sessile flowers means flowers does not have a stalk. Example, Amarthanus spinosus. These are the sessile flowers and it is a pedicel and these are bracts. Fifth, catkin or ament. In this type the peduncle of the inflorescence is pendate. Pendate means flowers are hanging on its stalk. So it is called pendant and bears unisexual flowers in acropetal order. Here it bears unisexual flowers in a acropetal order. Acropetal order means younger flowers are towards the tips and older flowers are at the base of a plant. Example, Acalypha. Sixth type, corum. In this type the main axis of the inflorescence is short and bears pedicellate flowers in acropetal order. Here the main axis it is a short and it bears pedicellate flowers. Pedicellate means flower with a stalk in acropetal order. The pedicel of the older flowers at the base is longer than the pedicel of younger flower towards the apex. Here the stalk of a flower of the older flower at a base it is longer than a pedicel of a younger flower towards the apex, so that all flowers is corymb inflorescence remains at more or less same level. Here in this type of inflorescence the flowers are more or less same level. Example Cassia and Casalfina. It is a corymb inflorescence. Here the flowers are in same level more or less and it is a pedicel and these are bracts. And then umbel. Here the main axis become very much shortened. Here the main axis it become very much shortened and all stalked flowers appears to rise from the same common point. So here all the stalked flowers it arises from a same common point and it is classified again into two types. First, simple umbel. The main axis ends in a hole of bracts and each bract obtains a flower in its axil. Hole means all the sepals, petals and leaves are radiated at a same common point, so it is called hole. And each bract subtends means support or enfold it of a flower in its axil. The pedicels of the flowers are more or less equal in length. Here the stalk of a flower it is more or less equal in length, so the flowers reach the same height. Example allium. Next, compound umbel. In this type the main axil of the inflorescence ends in hole of a involved of bracts. Involved means membranous envelope. In this axil of each bract develop secondary peduncle. In this type each bract develop a secondary peduncle which ends in a hole involved of bracts. Pedicellate flowers are produced in the axil of involved of bracts. Example Coriandrum. It is a simple umbel. Example allium. These are the flowers and it is a pedicel and these are involved of bracts. It is a compound umbel. Example Coriandrum. These are the involved of bracts. It is a secondary peduncle. Each bract develop a secondary peduncle. These are the involved of bracts. It is a main peduncle. Eighth type spadix. In this type the peduncle of the inflorescence is fleshy. Here the peduncle it is a fleshy and the sessile flowers. The flowers does not have a stalk, so it is called sessile flowers and is sunk in the peduncle. The peduncle is enclosed by the large bract known as a spathe. Here the peduncle it enclosed by a large bract, it is known as a spathe. Example Colocaceae. Ninth type compound spadix. When the main axis of the spadix is branched is called compound spadix. Here the main axis of a spadix it is branched, it is called compound spadix. In Cocos nucifera the inflorescence is compound spadix. Compound spadix means the main axis it is a branch, so it is called compound spadix which is enclosed by a woody bract. The flowers are sessile, unisexual and are arranged on the secondary peduncle. So here the flowers are sessile and arranged on a secondary peduncle. Female flowers are few and seen at the base. Here the female flowers are few and it locate on at the base of a plant and the male flowers are numerous. Here the male flowers are numerous are found in the upper part of a secondary peduncle. Female flowers are few and seen at the base. Here male flowers are numerous and it seen in the upper part of a secondary peduncle because the flowers are arranged on the secondary peduncle. It is spadix inflorescence. Example Colocasia. It is a spathe. Spathe means a peduncle or enclosed by a large bract, so it is called spathe and it is a fleshy peduncle. These are sessile flowers. Compound spadix. Example Cocos nucifera. Male flowers are seen in upper part and female flowers are seen in base and these are the secondary peduncle. It is a bract. 10th type head or capitulum. In this type the peduncle ends in a platform like structure called the receptacle. Receptacle means it is a thickened part of a stem from which a flower organ grow. It is called receptacle. The receptacle bears on the dorsal surface numerous small sessile flowers. It bears numerous flowers, sessile flowers, and these are the small. The small reduced flowers are known as florets. Here the small reduced flowers it is known as florets. The receptacle is surrounded by an involved row of bracts. So here the receptacle it is covered by a membrane at the periphery. In sunflower the head is heterogeneous with two types of florets, namely disc florets and ray florets. Here there are two types of florets. Example disc florets and ray florets. So the sunflower of the head is heterogeneous. The florets at the center are called disc florets and the florets or peri are called ray florets. In Vernonia, the head is homogeneous with the type of bisexual florets, the disc florets. In Acacia, the head is, in inflorescence is globous head, where the peduncles fallen into spherical structure. Here the peduncle it enlarged into a spherical structure. So it is a globous head. Disc florets means the florets are at the center and ray florets means the florets are the periphery region. 11th, spikelet of grass. Spikelet is a compound spike inflorescence consists of a few units known as spikelets. This is characteristics of a family Poaceae. Each spikelet has central axis known as rachilla. Here each spikelet it has a central axis called rachilla. The rachilla bears few bracts known as glumes. Here the rachilla bears a few bracts known as glumes. The flower glumes are sterile and they do not have flowers in their axil. So it is called sterile. Here the flower glumes are sterile because it do not have a flowers in their axil. The sterile glumes are called empty glumes. These sterile glumes are called empty glumes because these do not have a flowers in this axis. The upper fertile glumes called lemma. Each lemma bears a flower in its axil. Here each lemma it bears a flower in its axil. The flower has a bracteole called palea. Here the flower has a bracteole called palea. The perianth is reduced to scaly structure called lodicules. Here the perianth is reduced to a scaly structure called lodicules. Above lodicules the androecium gynoecium are present. Above the lodicules the androecium gynoecium are present. It is a spikelet of grass inflorescence. It is a pistil and these are the stamens, the lodicules and it is a ranchilla. The central axis called rachilla and it is a sterile gametes. Sterile means does not have a flower in its axis, so it is called sterile gametes. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe.